Hello, my name is Matt Wright. I'm one of the founders of a company called C3 Data. And today I want to show you how fast and easy it is to do system accuracy tests using our product. On your screen, you can see a Google Chrome browser running the C3 Data web portal for a customer. And in the background, I'll show you this is the eCapture app that runs on iPhones or Droid devices. I'm currently running it on my iPhone 7. And I'm logged in as Ray, the technician at this company. So let's show you how simple it is to schedule and perform this work using C3 Data. As you can see, I've got a couple of tests here, a calibration, a survey, and an SAT test. This SAT test is due today, September 26th, so I better go ahead and get it scheduled. And I need to assign it. I'm going to assign it to Ray since I'm logged in as him on my phone. The moment I do that, when I come back over to my phone, and I click the menu button. So there you see monthly SAT, and it's scheduled for September the 26th. Let's go ahead and do it. So if I select it, it's going to give me a list of furnaces that are requiring SATs. In this case, there's only one. So I'm going to go walk up to furnace B, and I'm going to find the two instruments that I need to do SATs for. Let's find serial number 3 first. Okay, so we find it, and we just need to tell it, okay, what is the set point? And then it's going to ask you to confirm, is this the thermocouple that you're using? In this case, it is. So I'm going to use the selected sensor. I have everything I need to know about that, the cert data for that sensor already preloaded. And so now all I have to do is give it the as found data, 2 test points. What's my test instrument say? And what does my furnace instrument say? And as long as the results give me a corrected value between the lower and upper limits, I have a passed SAT. So I'm going to hit the top left button. From there, my QLN 220 printer made by Zebra, which is a Bluetooth enabled printer, is going to print my label that I can go ahead and put on the cabinet. And the job for that SAT is complete. I can confirm that by coming back over into my portal and looking at the test screen and finding the SAT job that is now 50% done. And if I go to the actions menu, I can see the draft report. While the technician is still walking away from that instrument, this documentation for this SAT is complete. The entire column here on the left shows all the information that's needed. But what happens if we need to use a sensor that's not the one that we're walking around with? We need to scan a different sensor. Maybe it's a test sensor that's already in the furnace, or it's a different one that we want to use. Let's see how that works. Let me bring my app back up again. And suppose in the serial number 4 instrument, again, we need to enter the set point. Let's say this is 1450 degrees. But this time, we're not using this sensor. We need to scan the new sensor. So I'm going to click the scan button. It's going to enable a QR code reader. And as you can see, this is one of the... Oh, and I just go ahead and scan it. That's how easy it is to scan it. That's a sensor label that was pre-printed using our Zebra printer. And now it has everything we need to know about that sensor to do the SAT and perform the documentation that we need to do. So I'll go ahead and add that information in. Furnace instrument, test instrument, save and print. Oh, I failed. I failed it. As you can see, I have a corrected value that's red. So in that case, what I would do is I might come up here and I'm going to replace the sensor, and I'm going to take my as left values here, and now I have my as found and my as left values. Let's go ahead and print that off. Both SATs are complete. If I back out, I can see that my furnace list shows a green furnace here. Everything is good, and you can see on the menu list, I can just send this information to QA. I'm going to put my password in, which is going to put my signature on the document, and it's also going to tell the quality assurance manager, alert them that they need to log in to their screen and look at the SAT and see, okay, it's awaiting QA, and they're going to view that draft report. And you can see both of them are done. I have a failed SAT, but I replaced the sensor changed, and I have a passed as left value. and I have a signature from the technician from when he entered his password. Same thing is going to happen when the QA inputs their password in, approving the job, confirming that it was done on this particular date. It's going to reschedule a new job for 1 month from the date of completion, which was 9/26. So now we have a job at 10/26 that needs to be scheduled. And on the test list, we have a completed job. No longer is it a draft report, it's a final report. The draft watermark on the job is gone. The QAM's signature is there, and we're complete. That is how fast and easy it is to do an SAT using C3 data.